Welcome to Cascadia-coast-news. I have a couple things to bring to your attention this evening. First one I'm going to start with is the Department of Homeland Security issuing a notice to California, New York, and Illinois to see if they will honor immigration law or not. But to add to that, I do believe Washington and I think it's like 4 other states are not following the law either. But I believe Washington is probably going to be involved in a lawsuit pretty soon. The Trump administration is probably going to sue them. Just to bring it to your attention, though, we are in a heightened level of terroristic threats happening in the United States right now. Keep yourself on your guard. It could happen at any time, anywhere. And just like they've been issuing cybersecurity threats or cybersecurity notices, so we're in some interesting times. Anyways, I got this from the Department of Homeland Security's page, their news page, and this was released September 20th, 2025. Washington, today, the Department of Homeland Security, via U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, followed up on instructions that it sent last week to Attorney Generals of the states of California, Illinois, and New York to confirm whether they will protect the American people and cooperate with ICE to detain criminal illegal aliens, or whether they will allow thousands of criminal illegal aliens back into American communities. So, they're not just saying illegal immigrants, dude. That's not what they're saying. They're saying illegal alien criminals are what they're going after. The Democrats want everybody to think that these people are Trump, are Hitler, and they're doing the things that Hitler did. And they're bitching and complaining about ICE, immigration and customs and enforcement officials wearing masks and stuff like that when they send their little Antifa troops into cities all across the United States and they're wearing masks. I don't get it. Hey. On September 10th, 2025, Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons instructed relevant state officials to respond within 2 days to indicate whether they intended to honor thousands of ICE detainers on criminal illegal aliens within their jurisdictions or whether they would continue to place their states in danger. And Washington already said that they're not listening. They are not going to listen to the Trump administration on immigration enforcement. So, rather than making our communities safer, especially in Washington State, don't even get me started on the state, they're going to make them more dangerous. That makes a lot of sense. But, I think the only reason any of these people are even get elected is because the voting system is rigged, especially mail-in ballots. That's what I personally think. These detainers request that these jurisdictions notify ICE when criminal illegal aliens are to be released from jail or prison to ensure the safe transfer of portable criminal illegal aliens into ICE custody. Failure to honor these detainers has led to numerous illegal alien murders, rapists, and pedophiles being released back into California, New York, and Illinois communities. These people are already here illegally, and they're committing these atrocities on the American people. And I don't want to point fingers, but the Democrats don't care. They don't. They don't care at all. They want these people here so they can get their votes and keep getting reelected. ICE received responses from Illinois and New York that underscored their refusal to honor ICE detainers. California did not respond. Yesterday, ICE sent follow-up letters to these jurisdictions, letting them know that while ICE would prefer to work in cooperation with them, ICE will engage with the Department of Justice and federal partners to pursue all appropriate measures to end their inadvisable and irresponsible obstruction of the apprehension and removal of criminal illegal aliens. The Illinois Attorney General Office refused to accept the letter. Wow, that's pretty professional of you. You won't even work with the Department of Homeland Security. You get that, right? Homeland Security is advising that you do this. Why? Because you have millions of illegal immigrants that are criminals in our country that are probably going to, here within the very near future, commit very bad terrorist attacks. Wake the frick up, dude. Oh, that's right, you're awake, but you don't want to do what is right in the first place because you want to pander to voters. Yeah. You know, Illinois has been freaking screwed up for years, man. So is Washington, so is Oregon, so is New York. I mean, all these states that were you know, pretty good places to live are unacceptable now, especially Washington and Oregon. It's like the whole west coast of the United States is just the worst place to live when it comes to the laws that these politicians want to make. I mean, Washington they just passed the biggest tax increase that this state has ever seen. And they're the ones who were mishandling the money. You know that, right? Y'all are the ones mishandling the money. Bob Ferguson, Nick Brown. Yeah? And all your other little leftist freaking Democrat colleagues up in Olympia. Yeah. You guys act like children, man. Can't even manage your money. These dangerous sanctuary policies, often combined with cashless bail for serious crimes, allow criminal illegal aliens to be released back into American communities, threatening the American people's lives and well-being, said Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin. ICE detainers ask for something very simple: to notify ICE when criminal illegal aliens are released from jail or prison, to ensure that they go into ICE custody before they are released back onto our streets. You know, that's not a lot to ask, man. We don't want our brothers and sisters being murdered, dude. Because if you listen to what Jesus said, we are all brothers and sisters. And that's the way I see my fellow man. And when you're releasing these pedophiles and murderers back in our communities, what are we supposed to what are we supposed to think? That you have our best interests at heart? No. No, you don't. These sanctuary state politicians should do the right thing and side with the law-abiding Americans over criminal illegal aliens. The Trump administration has constantly targeted the worst illegal alien criminals across the country. However, open border politicians in states like California, Illinois, and New York, and Washington, and Oregon, and just to add to that list, endanger their fellow citizens by refusing to honor ICE detainers against criminal illegal aliens and endangering not just their own residents, but all Americans. Because mark my words, man, there is a major terrorist attack that's going to be far worse than 9/11 coming. And I believe that's in the very near future. But no, 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 these politicians didn't want to make our country safer. They want to overran. So my guess is so they can suspend the Constitution and make their own Constitution because they hate it. They're trying to build a one world order. So, you can't have a free people and have a one world order. It just can't be. You guys get on my nerves so bad, man. Over the years, these and other sanctuary state policies have impeded the federal government's ability to enforce immigration laws and have enabled thousands of violent criminals to prowl our neighborhoods, directly threatening innocent American citizens. Well, don't come around my neighborhood doing that bullcrap, because I know how to defend myself very well. Despite that resistance from sanctuary politicians across the country, DHS has so far arrested more than 400,000 illegal aliens, 70% of whom arrested by ICE have criminal charges or convictions. Below are just a handful of the worst criminals, illegal aliens who were released back onto our streets because of the reckless sanctuary policies. Min Lee Hong, a criminal illegal alien from Vietnam, charged for crimes including failure to register as a sex offender, driving while license suspended, and hit and run. Adon Abimael Aguilar Moreno, I don't know if I'm saying that right, a criminal illegal alien from Mexico with a criminal history of rape. Oh yeah, he looks like a pretty good citizen there to release back in our communities. Yeah, very, very nice looking guy. Diego Angel Carmona Mengoy, a criminal illegal alien from Mexico with a criminal history including inflicting corporal injury on a spouse or co-inhabitant. Wow, man. You should be proud of yourself. Marco Antonio Doisdado, a criminal illegal alien from Mexico with a criminal history of trespassing. It could be worse. He's probably got other things that he's done. Robert Diaz Lopez, a criminal illegal alien from Mexico with a history of committing a battery. Yeah, you look like the type. Herberto, I think that's how you say it. Holguin Sandoval, a criminal illegal alien from Mexico with a criminal history of oral copulation with a person under. You sick fuck, man. Gabriel J. Galvez, a criminal illegal alien from Mexico with convictions of battery, aggravated assault, DUI, trespassing, criminal damage to property, public indecency, violation of protection order, and multiple assaults. And this dude was probably out in public fucking beaten off. Bel Galvez has been identified as a Latin King gang member. Man, these people, man. Why can't you just be a decent person? Javier Carmelo Casillas Gomez, a criminal illegal alien from Mexico with convictions for procuring prostitution, domestic violence and assault, drug possession, and an active warrant for drug manufacturing, which means he's probably with one of the cartels. Victor Manuel Gomez Ataleno, a criminal illegal alien from Mexico with prior deportations and convictions for aggravated unlawful use of a weapon. You listen to the Second Amendment, there's no such thing. Ricardo Salas Muro, a criminal illegal alien from Mexico with convictions for burglary and drug possession. Man, this is a long list. Daniel Hernandez Corlina, a 27-year-old criminal illegal alien from Venezuela, probably, Tren de Aragua gang member with repeat arrests for burglary and shoplifting. Yeah, and there's the Araguas, Aragua, Tren de Aragua. They are getting very big in the United States. I mean, they have a strong presence. Carlos Joandy Gonzalez Montero, a criminal illegal alien from Venezuela, one of them gang members too, with their charges of reckless conduct, aggravated assault with a weapon, and armed violence. Oscar Ramirez Vinces, a criminal illegal alien from Mexico, and a member of the 2-6 gang with convictions for aggravated unlawful use of a weapon and domestic battery. I cannot talk tonight. I am sorry. Frank Simar Alveria Infante, a criminal illegal alien from Venezuela with convictions of aggravated unlawful use of a weapon and aggravated assault. Rutilo, I'm not even going to try to say his name, a criminal illegal alien from Mexico with convictions of illegal re-entry, drug possession, and multiple DUIs. Pedro Enrique Colmenares Gonzalez, a criminal illegal alien from Venezuela, and Tren de Aragua, gang member with past criminal history of aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, sexual assault, domestic battery, and kidnapping. I mean, I can't even believe they're letting these people into our country, period. Abdul Raza Al-Kabi, a criminal illegal alien from Iraq with convictions of felonious assault with a deadly weapon, and murder and an intent to kill, or murder with an intent to kill, which means it's probably murder and intent to kill. So, take a good look at these people. I don't know if they're still here. But there's thousands and thousands more of these kind of people that they released back into our country. And that's why I really strongly believe that we got a massive terrorist attack coming on the United States. There was a armory that was broken into down in California. It was a National Guard armory. And they stole machine gun turrets, just a whole medical equipment, a whole bunch of stuff. And you know dang well they're going to be using that at some point. But just keep your head up, because some very interesting times are coming. I want to sign off by telling you to y'all just stay safe. And Cascadia-coast-news signing out.